very much, Jakob, for the invitation to speak here today. I am delighted to be here with my good friends, Foreign Minister Wu, fellow foreign representatives, senior representatives from civil society, and all of you here, friends. So you may not know that I first met Jakob a number of years ago in Bratislava when we were both working on issues related to Russian malign influence. And I can say from personal experience, I can sort of vouch for the European Values Center as a forum for discussion, a way to surface ideas and to bring thinkers together. And I'm certain that when the Taipei office is fully open here, they will play an equally constructive role in the discourse here. I'd like to say that we at AIT are delighted to see increased interest from our European partners on Asia-Pacific security matters, because we live in an interconnected and globalized world. Stability of the Indo-Pacific region is critical for the prosperity and security not just of those living in the Indo-Pacific, but for Americans and for Europeans as well. We also live in challenging times. The rules-based international order that has for decades successfully fostered peace and stability and enabled the world to address transnational challenges from armed conflict to the climate crisis faces pressure from revanchist states that choose nationalism over cooperation. The continuation of the rules-based international order is not guaranteed. We must work together hard to maintain and strengthen it. We see in the news every day how authoritarian states are advancing, threatening democratic societies, civil society groups, and a free press around the globe. Instead of empowering their own citizens, many leaders have chosen to double down on repressive policies and information warfare to protect their grip on power. Here in the Indo-Pacific, the United States is working hard to resolve and manage differences with the leadership of the People's Republic of China. And this issue is of critical importance because we have observed a range of PRC actions that run counter to our values and interests and those of our allies and partners. The PRC's repressive actions in Xinjiang in Hong Kong, military adventurism in the Taiwan Strait in the South China Sea, discriminatory economic policies and economic coercion, as well as cyber attacks on the United States and many others, all threaten the rules-based order. And this increasingly aggressive behavior is nowhere more evident than in relation to Taiwan, where the PRC has continued to exert military, diplomatic, and economic pressure. The PRC's provocative military activities near Taiwan are destabilizing. They risk miscalculation, and they undermine regional peace and stability. Continued efforts by Beijing to choke Taiwan's international space, pressure its friends, and interfere in Taiwan's democratic system represent a threat to all democracies. And a key priority of the Biden administration is standing with our allies and partners to advance our shared prosperity, security, and values. By exercising U.S. leadership, by working with our allies and partners, particularly fellow democracies, we hope to foster cooperation and create a more stable Indo-Pacific. The U.S.-Taiwan partnership demonstrates this approach. The U.S. support for Taiwan is rock solid. It is principled, it is bipartisan, it is in line with long-standing American commitments. And the establishment of this center highlights Taiwan's contributions to the democratic values and beliefs that we share, both with Taiwan and with our European partners. And it recognizes Taiwan's critical role in regional security. Just as Europe has a lot to offer Taiwan, Taiwan, as a primary target of PRC malign activity, has a deep expertise that it can share with European partners. The European Values Center will provide a venue to share information and ideas in a free and open manner. So I am delighted to be here today at the opening of ECV's Taipei branch office. ECV is one of the first, but I hope not the last, European think tank dedicated to bringing partners together to counter malign foreign influence to open here in Taiwan. So Jakob, we look forward to partnering with you. Best of luck and congratulations.